Welcome to this visualization meditation, where you will be visualizing the highest version of yourself, the version that you have never seen before, the version that you have not allowed into your realm of possibility until now, the version that you have been conditioned by society, by family, by friends, that it's not possible to be this abundant. And today, those stories are not valid. Those stories, those limiting beliefs that you have been holding until right now are no longer what is going to be holding you back. Today, in this practice, your possibilities are limitless. You see, we remind ourselves that the only difference between you and the person living in this reality who is holding and having everything that you desire is that they believed it was possible for them. Not that they're more skilled or luckier or have anything that you don't already have within you. Everything that you desire is already existing in another reality. And today we are going to see that version. So getting nice and comfortable, you can either be lying down or sitting up with your spine straight against a wall and just feeling relaxed, closing your eyes and bringing your awareness completely inwards to your internal world. And naturally, when we do these exercises, sometimes the mind can wander. And I just want to remind you before we begin that that is perfectly normal and okay. And when that does happen, you're just going to gently bring yourself back to the visual and to this practice without judgment. Closing your eyes and focusing on your breath now. Where do you feel your breath in the body? Maybe you notice it in the chest, maybe in the ribs or the abdomen. And just gently observing the rise and fall of your body. Noticing how incredible and powerful your breath is, without you even needing to consciously do anything. This rhythm continues day and night, keeping you alive, keeping you well, keeping you energized. Noticing every inhale, noticing every exhale. And you're going to imagine yourself right now sitting in a room, an empty room, and the door opens, somebody walks in, and this somebody is you, the highest version of you, the version who is enlightened, confident, and whatever other traits you start to notice and observe about this person. And maybe the first thing that comes to your mind is how this person looks. Maybe you notice their body, their clothes, the look on their face. And now just start to notice how this version of you feels. What energy are they carrying? And how do you feel in the presence of this person? How do they impact the people around them? And then as you observe this version of you, you start to get curious. What does a day in the life of this version look like? How do they feel when they wake up in the morning? How do they feel going to bed at night? How do they spend their days? It doesn't have to be specific. If you don't know specifically yet what they're doing, that's okay. Just really tune into how they're feeling. We can get so lost sometimes in, what am I supposed to be doing? We forget that we can just ask ourselves, well, how do you want to feel? And just start to list in your head everything you notice about this version of you. How they look, how they feel, how they act. How are they showing up for themselves every day? Then you start to see the broader picture, the room that you are sat in observing this person transforms into a space that makes this version happy. Could be a place where you feel relaxed, empowered, or maybe it's a place that you have not been to before. Maybe it's a place that represents where this version of you is living. So everything in this empty room starts to transform into the environment, into the surroundings. And as you observe this, just start to look at some of the details. What do you notice? And reminding yourself right now that this version, this life is possible. It already exists. And I'd like you to remind yourself of that in this moment, repeating the sentence, "This is possible for me." And then bringing your awareness back to your body and back to the room around you, keeping your eyes closed for a final moment. And you can just notice how that practice felt, without judgment, without criticism, and knowing you can come back to this practice daily. And the picture will change each time. It might become clearer. Details might start to change and grow as you continue to access this realm of possibility. And then you can gently and slowly open your eyes and continue with your day or with your night. I will see you very soon for another meditation.